Hello, everybody. It's Dave Neal, stand-up comic and host of Bachelor Nation News. It's a wild Friday here, May 31st, 2024, and we have breaking news regarding who Jen chooses on her season of The Bachelorette. I know what you're thinking. They already started filming? Yeah, it's wrapped. Apparently, there's a winner, and we're going to get into what Reality F's Steve has to say right now. He just posted his season finale spoilers. So we're going to dive right in. We don't have time for the glitz and the glam. If you want to go check out any of the content, I'm sure Reality Steve podcast, I'm sure if you go to his podcast, he'll actually have more information. He usually couples it. Yeah, look at that. How does Jen's season end? And so he's got it right there. So I'll tell you what, let's go to his Instagram, and then we can drive traffic over there and go support his podcast here. So Jen's season of The Bachelorette, right? She started filming just a month ago, and it's already made its way to the finale. Jen's overnights and finale were filmed on the big island of Hawaii. Her final two men were Marcus and Devin. I tell you what, before we reveal the final two, let's go see what he has to say about all of Jen's guys, right? So there's obviously a lot here. It doesn't look like Reality Steve, like most people, have covered this too deeply right now. There's a little bit of a hangover in Bachelor Nation. The last season wasn't really great. It's been a minute, I think, with the Golden Bachelor ending, and I don't know. There's just I think we'll get hyped up when it comes out. But anyhow, you got all of the different men. Of course, this is their pre-season photos, so not always the nicest photos, just whatever selfie they thought was going to be good for them. So anyhow, I don't even think Steve was sharing the other spoiler updates on his page. Yeah, he had Joey's finale. We know how that ended. And now we've got Jen's finale. All right, well, let's just dive right into it. Here's Jen's finale. As we said, the finalists, Marcus and Devin. Let's see who Jen, the Bachelorette, chooses. Are you guys ready? And by the way, hey, there's no gun held to your head. If you don't want this information, by all means, now is your chance to click away. The winner of Jen's season of The Bachelorette, which premieres, I believe, July 8th, or thereabouts around that date, is Devin Strader. Strader or Stratter? Devin Strader. Again, so we saw just in a graphic ago that this was one of the initial men that was shown on Devin. And again, just remember, these were the men that were cast for somebody else. Jen wasn't supposed to be the first Bachelorette. It was supposed to be Daisy, then Maria. But by the way, let me just put it this way. Regardless of who these men were cast for, the percentage of it working out is such a low shot that I wouldn't be surprised if it does work out. So there's Devin from Houston, Texas, right there, 27 years young, and that's Jen's winner. That's who she chooses. Let's see if we have any information on his podcast. I'm not going to rip off the whole thing here. We want to support content creators, but let's at least see what he has to say. I don't have any audio. I can't hear anything. What's going on? Where's the audio? Are you guys with me? You guys can hear me. Huh. Very strange. No audio showing up. Oh, here it comes. I hit the mute button, folks. Hey, it's a crazy Friday, so don't mind me. Let's see what he has to say about how Jen's season ends. Or more importantly, does anybody care? I'm not really sure the answer.
This smoothie is so good.
All right, so he's talking about the smoothie.
Fill in everything up to that point, but very confident that she is engaged to Devin. And obviously, like most seasons, 95% of the season-ending spoilers that I have given over the years have not been backed with any evidence or anything like that, because if I did, I'd be giving away sources, and I'm not going to do that. So I just say, hey, here's your winner. Choose to believe or not. Same thing this year, and we'll go from there. Jen is engaged to Devin. We do know that Marcus and Devin are the final two. I actually have photographic evidence of that in Hawaii, so I knew that was right. And then it was just a matter of finding out, was it Marcus or was it Devin? And I was told by numerous sources that it was Devin. So
there it is. So Reality Steve confirms his own. I mean, he didn't need to confirm anything. It was his spoiler to release. It's Devin. Congratulations to Jen and Devin. I look forward to getting to know you guys more as we follow the season. I will be covering it ad nauseum, some might say, this summer. Let's have fun with it. I hope Jen's season is fun. Let's actually, we can go over to, let's just do this. Let's go to Jen's Let's go to the Bachelorette page here. Now you have to remember, just to make things fun, Joey's season of The Bachelor had a wrong spoiler. They were able to throw off Steve and others. Will they be able to throw him off again? That's kind of the fun aspect where I don't know. We'll have to see. So here's the trailer, of course, for Jen here doing her thing. I thought this was fun. It was very Love is Blind, video game style here. Modern approach, July 8th. Here it is. And then there's Jen in the what is it? The toy box, sitting on the claw. The claw is our master. And there it is. Okay, Toy Story reference. I don't think that's what they meant for, but really cool. Nice job there. Well done. This is all digital graphics underneath. And our friend Caitlin said, Bachelorette trying to look like a Netflix show. Yeah, they sure are. They better. They might as well. And let's see if we have, there's the initial photo. Again, very nice, sitting on a claw. Who knows if the claw is real? That could have been digitally added. It's very Miley Cyrus sitting on a wrecking ball. This is if Miley Cyrus was in the movie Toy Story. That's what this is. Either way, I wonder if the edit will be as fun as the promo. I know some people said, oh, we didn't like the promo. You know why? That's because you don't like fun. And sometimes it's good to switch things up a little bit. You know, we're going to have, I feel like this is good for The Bachelor because they can make the young seasons fun again. Make Bachelor fun again. And then they can have the Golden Bachelorette seasons. They can have them sort of maybe being more elegant, of course, there. That'll be premiering this fall. So we're going to have a lot of content to get to. Just as a reminder, if you haven't been following, I've been going live a lot more lately just because there's been so much to get into that I've been live streaming all of it, and it's fantastic. I will be going live right after you watch this, covering the Clayton Echard paternity scandal. If you haven't been following it, it's absolutely wild. It is absolutely wild. You need to catch up because it's not going anywhere anytime soon. I mean, we might have to produce a separate documentary podcast channel just to cover all of it. It is that crazy. Now, if you want Bachelor content, but you say, Dave, I love Bachelor content, but I'd love other entertainment news as well. Well, I've got a show for you. It's called the Rush Hour Podcast. And the Rush Hour is where I'm giving you guys really all of the news. Now, here is a never before seen. I'm going to show you guys this right here. This is just a teaser. I was working on this. I don't know if I'm going to use this or not. Some people didn't like it, but I thought it was fun here. This is a new logo for the Rush Hour Podcast with Dave Neal because we don't just cover Bachelor news. Now, we will have Bachelor content. I'm going to be covering the Olympics. I'm covering other dating shows. I'm watching a ton of Netflix, and when I like something, I tell you about it, and when I don't like something, I tell you about it too. I'll tell you if a show's worth it or if it's a pass. So I'll have all of that content plus other pop culture and entertainment news. It's all in one place, and it's twice a day. 25 minutes in the morning for your rush hour drive to work and 25 minutes for your drive home. And then on the weekends, we have a nice fun interview. So a lot going on here. Daddy Dave needs to pay for daycare, and I've got it all over there. So anyhow, congrats to Reality Steve for getting the spoiler. I will see you next weekend in Vegas. We'll be back with more content right after this.